from being considered the GOAT of the MMA by many.
Jon is the type of guy that does the type of shit that Jon does. Like, when you open up a fight, when you're the youngest ever guy fighting for the title, and you open up a fight with Shogun with a flying knee, that's a wild man. He's a wild man. You know, I had a conversation with Jon when all the shit was going down with him, and I said, listen, dude, you're a wild, I called him up, I'm like, you are a wild motherfucker. And I go, and that's the type of guy that becomes the greatest of all time. You don't get to be the greatest of all time just being a normal person. And I go, and that's just who you are. You know, I mean, I know you made mistakes, I know you've done stupid shit, but you're still the greatest motherfucker of all time. You could show the world. Bounce back from this and show the world.
They're getting caught for using enhancement drugs.
I hate you. Officers, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. No, please don't. A black man can't drink. And getting elected into the Hall of Fame, and now this is what I got. Do you? Relax. You alright? You alright? Relax. What did I do? What did I do?
Jon Jones is going to step into Octagon after 3 years to face heavyweight fighter Ciryl Gane. Is a rising star in the UFC heavyweight division, with an impressive record of 11 wins and 1 loss. Born in France, Gane began his career in kickboxing before transitioning to MMA. Gane made his UFC debut in 2019. And quickly gained attention for his impressive striking and movement. He's known for his technical proficiency in the stand-up game, utilizing a diverse range of strikes including kicks, punches, and knees. In addition to his striking, Gane is also a skilled grappler with a solid ground game. He's won several fights by submission, showcasing his ability to finish fights both on the feet and on the ground. Gane's win against Jon Jones, where he won by unanimous decision after 5 rounds. The victory solidified Gane's position as a top contender in the heavyweight division, and many fans are eagerly anticipating his next fight. Gane is known for his calm and composed demeanor both in and out of the octagon. He's a disciplined and focused athlete and has said that he's determined to become the UFC heavyweight champion. With his impressive skills and record, Gane is quickly becoming one of the most exciting fighters in the UFC, and with this upcoming fight against Jon Jones, he's set to face the toughest challenge of his career. The matchup between Jones and Gane promises to be an exciting one, with both fighters bringing their unique strengths and strategies to the fight. Jones will be looking to use his experience and athleticism to dominate Gane, while Gane will be looking to showcase his technical proficiency and capitalize on any openings Jones may give him. There are many questions surrounding this fight, such as how Jones will fare in his heavyweight debut, and whether Gane can continue his dominance against such a formidable opponent. But one thing is certain, this fight is sure to be a thrilling and action-packed spectacle. Jones has long been known for his ability to adapt to his opponents and change his strategy on the fly. He's faced a wide range of fighters throughout his career and has always managed to find a way to come out on top. But Gane presents a unique challenge. With his technical striking and grappling skills, Gane, for his part, is no stranger to tough opponents. He's faced and defeated some of the best fighters in the heavyweight division, including Jon Jones, Alexander Volkov, and Junior Dos Santos. He's shown himself to be a well-rounded fighter with a range of skills and is sure to put up a tough fight against Jones. It's been 1,119 days since Jon Jones stepped inside a UFC octagon. It's also been 928 days since Jones vacated his light heavyweight championship to announce his move to the UFC heavyweight division. After 13 years of light heavyweight domination, 15 title fights, and 11 divisional title defenses, Jones will finally face now one contender, Ciryl Gane, for the vacant UFC heavyweight championship. At 11-1 in the UFC, with his lone loss coming to Francis Ngannou, Gane has knocked out 2 fan favorites in his short career, Derek Lewis and Tai Tuivasa. The Frenchman carries true heavyweight power with a fast twitch physique built on clinical striking and cat-like reflexes that heavyweight fighters shouldn't possess. Despite both competitors' victorious tactics, each believes the other has holes in their game. The UFC 285 main event is loaded with questions from fans patiently waiting years for answers. As arguably the best MMA fighter of all time, Jones has a generational ability to mix striking and grappling. but observers have acknowledged a slip in Jon Jones noticed in his last 2 fights against Reyes and Thiago Santos. But despite not seeing Jon in the cage for quite some time, he has the experience, championship pedigree, and battle-tested IQ to pull off big wins. In a way, Jones and Gane share similar attributes. They both like using their versatility and athletic backgrounds to dominate opponents and pick them apart. Nonetheless, if a powerful yet inexperienced wrestler like Ngannou could easily take down Gane, Jones has an excellent chance to do the same. Ultimately, it's anyone's guess who will emerge victorious in this matchup. Both Jones and Gane are incredibly skilled fighters, and both have a lot to prove. But one thing is for certain, fans are in for a treat when these two fighters step into the octagon to do battle.